Good.
Did you miss us?
Yeah, we're back for fucking same thing. Fuck.
It's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
We can't help it.
All right.
For some reason, the computer decides to crash. There we go.
Fun.
Whoever said we were professionals. Not
see.
me.
That's true. This didn't even work. I'm not even gonna fucking record the video. I'm just gonna use it off Twitch. It'll work.
That's fine.
That's what I did before because the fucking video sucked. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Audio recording, and we're back.
Oh, good.
So yeah, we're recording both stream
Yay.
and audio.
Yeah, so we're not going to talk about Ninja anymore because that's more likely what got us
You
kicked
just
off.
started again. Now we're going to crash.
No, he's a great guy. He does good stuff.
Good guy.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, he does great stuff. And Drake's cool too.
Hey, Churro, shut the fuck up.
What he said.
He's just imagine my shock. Cunt. Churro's not allowed back anymore.
Everyone, press 1.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, so we have questions.
Yeah, let's answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're listening to audio only. We died. The computer just blue screened and did like the sad face.
It actually did.
It literally had
I've never seen that thing blue screen.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sad.
Fucking throw it in the river.
What river?
I don't know. I'll make one.
You can go to
throw
the
it in.
next state over.
Turtle will
It's
cry
true.
you a
Yeah,
river.
there's no water here. Fuck.
Mm-mm.
All right. Where's the fucking thing?
The thing.
Which one?
The questions we got. Oh, I don't want to like launch anything else on the computer. I'm gonna pull up on my phone. It's scary. Where's my fucking camera? Shit.
Got a lot
There
of
it is.
problems.
Hey man,
Why are all the buttons on my drink pushed?
not easy being cheesy. All right.
What kind of question is that? Did you push him in?
No.
What?
Fucking Ghost
All the-
pushed
all the-
in
all
all
the
the buttons
buttons.
on my drink.
What's wrong with you?
Except for one.
All right. Where's our fucking? So if you want to ask questions, you can follow our Discord, which I usually put in like the episode description. I try to do that, the invitation link, or just follow my Twitter.
I've seen a lot of
in
people
my
in
bio.
there.
There's like 12.
I know.
So yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah.
That's more people than I
I
have at home.
added John in there, even though he doesn't listen to the show.
John?
Chapman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one you know. Yeah.
I finally met him.
Yeah.
It was cool. He doesn't drink Starbucks. It's bullshit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
All right, that's a different conversation. Fucking shit.
I'd rather die than drink Starbucks.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah. And my girlfriend was
He's like
like
a Shakespearean actor.
yeah,
We're not talking about this. All right, we have questions.
Cool.
God, you idiot.
what?
Ugh.
I tried
Oh,
to
fucking-
get him to drink Starbucks.
Torre Suarez is a dick. All right.
Maybe push one.
Thanks for listening. This question is like, I feel targeted. All right. He says, any fun examples of how when it comes to video games and game-related stuff, you're bad with money?
I got a couple of.
That's my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
I showed off the fucking Pikachu amiibo earlier this hour or whatever. Like I bought that first, that Pikachu amiibo, the Detective Pikachu, and I'm like, I should probably get the game too. I wasn't gonna get the game at all.
You don't have to buy
I
the
did
game.
though. I know I don't have to. It's fucking dumb. I bought it though. I'm probably gonna get fucking Splatoon 2 amiibos too.
So I don't know if it's particularly games that I'm bad with because I'll buy stuff if I have extra money, like with the gift cards and stuff.
Yeah.
But with anything else, I'm really bad with money when it comes to that. Because I remember I told you about tickets to go see the comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought the wrong date, and I was like, that was $80. But the actual when I bought it, it said all sales are final.
Uh-huh.
So I'm probably not even going to call them and see if I can change them. I'm just going to buy 3 more tickets for the actual proper date, and kind of just hope for the best. and I was like, and my friends were like, yeah, just call him, see if you can get him fixed. I'm like, I don't know if I want to bother him.
God, you're worse than me.
I got it fixed though. I called them. They're like, oh yeah, of course we can do that. Fuck that little sign. I'm like, why did you put it up there?
Fuck that sign.
Yeah. Or like if somebody's like, hey, we need to change your oil, but you need like new tires. It's an extra $400. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll get new tires. That's
Right, you
that's
talked me into it.
Yeah.
Tires.
You're
card.
suggestible.
I'm suggestible. Well, I look for bundles if I'm buying one movie, but even if I don't want to watch the other movies, like I wanted to buy a Rocky 1 through 5, but then they had like a bundle. It's like, it's all of them, including Rocky Balboa and Creed. I'm like, well, I guess I'll buy all of them instead. I'm not going to spend $5 when I could spend $15. I mean, I guess that's probably much more like thrifty than anything else. But I want to hear about you guys because I don't know exactly what it is you buy.
Oh, the easiest one I could say is
They just
probably
both
the
bought
Monster.
fucking Monster Hunter PS4s.
But that's like
I had a PS4 and I bought that one.
They bought 2. So they
And
get
then I
each-
wanted it digitally, so I bought a digital collector's edition.
Never mind.
I have a physical copy.
And then you lied and said you'd play with people, and they bought it on Xbox too. You fucking duped them.
yeah.
And I'm gonna buy it on PC.
So I'm suggestible, but they're dumb.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
I was in the Monster Hunter like PlayStation store like section, and I was like, oh, stickers.
They're not even real stickers.
Like,
So I
in-text
spammed
chat.
them in chat, and I spammed them so much it actually banned me from like saying anything in chat for 15 minutes. Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm the worst though. I think out of all of us.
Hands down.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
Like I so tickets for PAX East went up. And like I refreshed it and it said they were available still, so I bought them. I don't know if I can go, but I bought them.
When is it?
It's fucking the
Like next
fifth-
week?
It's the 5th through the 8th of next month. Yeah.
Fuck.
So I'll probably go.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking fuck it. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that the
I'll be the Blowhards correspondent for fucking PAX East.
I mean, go for it.
yeah,
you know?
might as well. Fuck it.
Do an Airbnb or whatever. Don't let
something.
it go to waste.
No, I'm not gonna not use it. But
And then give another ticket to someone. Did you just buy one or did you buy two?
I bought it for Saturday and Sunday. That was
Okay.
what was available. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
if you find
Actually,
a Monster Hunter pin
s-
at the Penny Arcade thing, get me one.
Okay. Just you, not Brian.
Fuck Brian.
We're not the same person in this one
Okay.
situation.
Okay, good too.
Now you have to pick your favorite.
You can only get one pin.
Did
Pick
I
your
mention I love you?
I don't think I've ever heard those words come out of your mouth.
Not even Adrian.
Fuck.
It's a good thing she doesn't listen to the show.
She does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but she's not gonna give you a pin, is she?
Priorities.
Yeah, she's busy raising the kid. No big deal. Eric's dead.
Guess I'll just have to go get a pin.
Why don't you go with them? Buy another ticket.
They're out.
Oh.
That's the whole reason I bought them. It's because they were fucking. Fuck.
Oh, God. Yeah, you told me about that, and I was like, it sounds like a good idea, but I just got back. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
wanted to
do.
give them to you to just fucking not have them go to waste.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
I'm not. I'm gonna have a heart.
I'll probably just go. Fuck.
Like I'm going camping this weekend and going again. No,
Where is PAX East?
Boston.
east
No shit.
far.
Yeah, thanks.
It's at PAX. That's what it is. It's bad. I don't
Why
know.
is it bad?
Do you,
I went to PAX West when I lived in Washington.
PAX West.
East. It was really fun.
was it cool?
It's just like an anime convention, except
Video games.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Is Penny Arcade still a thing, or is PAX all they do?
Yeah, they fucking have that cartoon strip or whatever, and the character's hair is like 4 times the size of their bodies. It's horrible.
I can't believe you bought those
They're like,
tickets.
they're like palm tree humans.
It's
What?
like when we were trying to buy the tickets to E3, and then they were like, "You're 12,000 in line. There's 2,000 tickets
yeah,
available."
but this
Good
one
luck,
this one was
asshole.
like, oh, they're available, and then like by the time I got to checkout, they weren't. But then I like refreshed and like stole somebody's.
You're like, I don't know if I can go.
Yeah. Well, because that's the thing is like you get them reserved for like 10 minutes while you check out, and they're like, I don't know, should I go? And then like the people don't do them, like they go back into the pool, and like I snagged them. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, that's cool. That's awesome.
so.
Kind of like how we got our monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Taylor, refresh.
You texted me at like 5:30 in the morning the next day after
You
the
fuck. I get up early and I know you do too.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna reply.
That
Priorities.
was so funny how I got them. I just like on the mobile app kept clicking the button until it finally went through.
How long did you spend on the mobile app doing that?
I was just not that often actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm the fucking like I mean when they showed off when they actually had the proper video showing off the Switch.
Yeah.
And like had the price and everything in January. Like I bought it at like 11 o'clock after that direct was over. Like I fucking,
Oh man.
I think I got 2 of them, right? Because that's how we got one for you.
Wasn't
yeah.
that like the year before it came out though?
No, it was they did it like 2 months later. And that came
Oh, right,
out,
that's what it was.
Remember? Yeah, last year.
Earlier I was like, oh, I got this unit I wanted on Fire Emblem Heroes. My mom's like, you're still playing that game. I was just like, yeah.
You're like, but mom, I haven't spent any money on it. Like I don't want to lie
Who
to you.
said that? No, it sucks just because like I get Google survey reward money, and so like sometimes I'll have like $3 accumulated, and so it's like I can just drop $5 in this game.
Like a
But
crackhead.
3
with
of
a-
it doesn't count.
I got $3, man.
It's free money. No, I
Give
don't.
me some. What are they called? The little like orb things that you open up. There's characters in them.
What? Gotcha.
Yeah, no, not in the actual game. Like you get the little.
You get orbs, yeah.
Yeah, give me some orbs, man.
So like I was at work and it was real bored. Yeah, and I was like super like antsy and had to just like walk around. And like I was so bored I opened up Pokemon Go again. I was like, I don't need fucking balls, so I spent real money and got Pokemon.
Oh, God. You made me sad every time you did that. It was just like,
Yeah.
because you remember how often I was throwing them away in like groups of like 50, and
Yeah,
then
it
you're
sucked
just like,
ass.
I just bought balls. I'm like, why?
Yeah. So I can literally throw my money away. Past the Pokemon. Yeah.
Is it still is the only way to get balls in that game still just go into like the little
stops or whatever?
stops?
Yeah, I believe so.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And they're every.
The camera that he's recording us off of is standing on top of the lunchbox from Fallout.
Oh yeah, the Fallout 3 lunchbox.
So that's what he uses all his money on.
It's okay.
S-
I can't
stuff
go to
support.
firstfourfigures.com and like not want to buy everything.
Someone showed me the site for like Nendroids. It's dangerous. I'm like,
oh,
no.
yep.
Okay.
And there's like one for every character in Haikyuu. I was like,
Okay. So when I was in Singapore, we went to the malls and they have a full store full of Nendoroids. And they're like $100 which is like $70. It's like $75, give or take American.
Right.
And I was like, I saved like $800 altogether, on like the amount of money that I thought I was gonna spend. And it was the last day. We were leaving the next day.
oh my god.
And I was like, I don't want to, because they had
$800 worth of Ninja.
because they had all the links, and I wanted
That
that.
would've been cool.
And they had an Ava 1, which was
Right,
I
your
was really
thing,
and
yeah.
then they also had the Samus Figma, the fully posable one.
Right,
And I was like,
yeah.
that's $100. I'm like, I was like $75 American. That's not that bad. And then I found like a big giant Ava 1. I was like, oh, that was $200. And my girlfriend's so sweet. She was like, I'll split it with you. I'm like, no, don't support me in this.
Do that shit.
It's one thing to make your own bad decisions. It's another have support doing it.
It's something. It's like if you went to Vegas and then like somebody let you borrow money to gamble and you lost it all. You feel like shit. It's not even anything constructive that I'm buying. It's just gonna go on a shelf.
Yeah.
It was fuck. There's a lot of the cast-off figures too there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, they're just out there. It's a very interesting place to be. Anyways,
Where is this?
Singapore.
Let's go.
It's only a 16-hour flight altogether if you count from LA to China to Singapore. So
Just watch
When you're
16
coming
hours
back-
of anime, no problem.
When you're coming back, customs like, what's in your bag? Do you have anything to declare? And she's like, nothing.
yeah, they probably made me leave it all in China because they're like, oh, you can't have lighters on the plane. I'm like, I brought them from LAX. I'm like, no,
No.
not on the plane,
Yeah.
not here.
Can you have an electric lighter?
No, you can't have anything. It's really annoying.
You can't have anything.
You can't have anything that could.
Yeah, he lost
explode.
all his luggage there.
Can you have a battery?
No, but my girlfriend lost her iPad.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So we went to security, and then they put the iPad and like one of her books and a notebook and some pencils or something in a separate tin, and she didn't get the tin. And then we went and got coffee, and we were just sitting there for like half an hour, and she tells me, "I don't have my iPad." I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "It's been a half hour. I don't. It's China. I don't know if we're gonna
It's
find."
China.
And then like we go back to the security area, and and I'm like, hey, she lost an iPad. The guy can't understand me, obviously, and he's like, I don't, fuck, I don't know what.
No. You can't understand him.
Yeah, okay,
You're on their turf.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. I don't speak Chinese.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know, and I'm like, iPad, iPad, and he opens it up and he finds it. And he's like, oh, iPad. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's mine. He's like, put in the code, and I'm like,
Oh fuck!
I don't know what the code is.
It wasn't hers though.
It was hers.
Oh, fuck.
It was her iPad, but I don't know her code. And then
I didn't.
I remembered the code. And I was like, "What's the code against me?" She tells me, and I put it in. I'm like, "Yes, sir." But they won't give me back like her notebook, or her book, or her pencils. They give me back the iPad right away. But they're like, "No, we the pencils. We
Yeah,
gotta
there's
keep."
no fucking Touch ID for your notebook or
Yeah,
whatever.
but the book was in English, and I'm like, I'm the only one here that's speaking English. I'm pretty sure this is my
Yeah.
book.
You should have just started speaking Spanish really fast at him.
No, 'cause I don't know how that would.
He'll be detained.
Oh, it looks like he speaks Spanish.
So-
So you just assume he can't speak Spanish?
They're
'cause
like,
he's
yo, this
Chinese?
brown guy speaking a language is not English or Chinese. Fucking book him.
No, but also that was the only airport I've ever seen that actually has like a fish tank for where people can smoke. There's a
What?
it's So they do this thing now where there's like a smoking section, but you can't go outside because it's security risk or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So you have to go down to the bottom floor of the Chinese airport, and there's like a room that's just all glass windows, and you can go in there and you can smoke in there. But it's like filled with people that are smoking, and it's like a really busy Chinese airport. So there's like 50 people in a room this big, with like with electric like cigarette lighting machines on there. You have to stick the cigarette in there and like put your mouth all the way into it. And then, what a fucking trip! China sucks.
They make it so sufferable, so you
China
want to
sucks.
quit
China
smoking.
sucks. It was terrible.
I mean, everyone smokes there. It's fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly, because again, 50 people in a room.
Would you
this
even
big.
need to light your own cigarette in there? Just go in there.
You could have, but you just look like a weirdo. Again, fish tank. You're just doing the.
Doing the SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, that
The
was.
SpongeBob like photosynthesis thing.
Anyway, I almost spent like $36 on a single pack of cigarettes because they were Chinese and looked really cool.
Why are you so dumb?
I definitely would have went in there and started filter feeding.
It was cool, like, but it wasn't like regular pack of Marlboros. They were like had like
They're
gold
made of
inlay.
skateboards, like we just talked about. They're
No.
cool.
They had like,
Sunglasses.
the package. The package had like gold inlays and it was like Chinese characters on it. It was like gold and red. I'm like, this is perfect. It was like $36. I'm never gonna be back
That's
in
why
China.
they call it fool's gold.
Yeah, well, here I am. Go figure. Anyways, what's the next question?
Fucking.
I spoke too much about smoking.
What? Smoke too much about smoking? Much ado about nothing?
Yeah,
Idiot.
much ado about puffing
Where's my fucking questions?
On your phone.
on your phone. Yeah,
I
you're not
know.
looking.
I know.
You don't want to open anything up because it might crash.
It'll
again.
die.
Yeah.
What was it? I'm trying to find Obis.
Not were Taylor, you dick.
Okay. Rafael Zuleta
Yeah.
wants to know what is your favorite. He has mine too. Okay, he wants to know what is your favorite Smash Bros. Taunt. He says his is definitely the Game and Watch bell. That's mine too because it fucking
Pikachu down, motherfucker.
yeah. What is it?
Pika.
Yeah, where he like twirls on his back, right? Yeah. Yeah, mine's the bell because it fucking like triggers like war flashbacks for Robert every time we play. He like fucking freaks out.
I mean, to be fair, we did because we were playing.
We just like griefed him.
Yeah, all we were doing is killing him, and it was a free for all match where you and I and somebody else, I forget who it was, might have been Brian. We all
Sounds like me.
chose Mr. Game and Watch, and I think he was playing as
Yeah, we
Mario.
all just did bells around him. He like
Yeah,
lost
well,
his mind.
Like we'd like launch him into the air, so it would take a little while for him to to die,
yeah,
and they were just like spawning or spamming the bell.
yeah.
That's what we do.
Which
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't
why
sound
I
like a
like
bell. It's
Pikachu.
like a weird like alarm sound.
It's like a no, it's way more annoying than that.
yeah, it's great.
Sorry, I can't make annoying noises.
And then let me see what else.
Lies.
I've always been really partial to Link's, where he does like the weird like pointy, where he points with his sword. I forget. I
I don't know. Sure.
He like stands on one foot and he does like this. I
Okay.
love that one because he's had that one since the N64 one.
Okay.
It's the exact same time.
My favorite is Kirby going, hi.
That's a good
Where
one.
he gets all big.
Is it wait the one where you like that gets rid of the ability you have?
Yeah.
There's one that it'll also like get rid of whatever thing you swallowed and like
Sit
he like
down.
is
Down
it
on the
down?
directional.
Yeah, and he'll just like fucking throw his arms up and like go like out of the screen a little bit. He's like hi, and like it pops the star off of his whatever he's using. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you get rid of abilities if you don't want if you swallow the wrong person or something. So
That makes sense.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
But that was the best about Pikachu. You can just lure people in because they get so sick of your shit, and then you just fucking down B them.
Yeah, that's the thing with Game & Watch too. Except for there's not he doesn't have a cool attack. I just die.
We used to play as Rob all the time, which was really fun.
That was in Brawl because he was fucking OP as shit. in
Oh
Brawl.
shit, trains.
You coming at me? I got
all
a top.
day.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have like the laser thing in Brawl was like way more abusable than it was.
Abusable?
Whatever.
Not usable?
Fucking shut up.
It was abusable.
Yeah, it was fucking. It got like a charge every like 10 seconds. It
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was crazy as opposed to the new one where it's like not as much.
No.
Also, like the smash ball thing was just like big laser instead of the weird like thing the spaz attack he does in the Wii U version.
Yeah, because it's annoying.
Yeah,
The big laser thing that he does in Brawl like sucks you in and you're stuck.
It's
in
great.
It's fucking dumb.
yeah,
I hate that thing.
yeah. You do.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, what's the next question?
Yeah. Okay.
What was that?
Okay. Sebastian Guy wants to know what are some of your favorite hidden gem or not so popular, I guess, games, just in general. He says he loves Xenosaga series and absolutely loves Catherine. Was Catherine?
Catherine was, I mean,
I guess.
all things considered.
Yeah.
I mean, technically,
I mean, it
was
shipped well, but sure. I mean, compared to like, it's not like a Call of Duty or whatever. So I guess that's.
Well, I guess it depends on when you consider it, because Demon Souls technically was a niche game until.
Like Minecraft Alpha was.
Yeah.
For like a bit, right?
But like the Warriors on the original Xbox and PS2,
Okay,
that was a
yeah.
Rockstar game that nobody played, except me, I guess. That was really, really good.
Right.
The combat was
I
fantastic.
mean, you talk about like Lost Odyssey, I would say probably as well.
Oh yeah. Lost Odyssey was a game that definitely did not sell well.
Yeah, well,
But it
I
was-
don't know. I don't know if it necessarily has to be sales, but
No, but
it probably
it's
is,
like
yeah.
nobody
Probably falls in
nobody
line.
played Final Fantasy, and also, I mean, nobody played the
Final
first
Fantasy?
nobody played the first Nier. Oh, I'm sorry, nobody played Lost Odyssey, and also nobody played the first Nier.
Yeah, nobody played the first Nier. at all.
Everybody played Nier Automata, but nobody played Nier,
Yeah,
and it's probably because it's got a cute robot girl.
yeah.
I mean, I don't
let's
blame
be
him.
real, Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play as a dad with the thong on his head.
Thong Dad.
Doesn't want to.
Clearly, nobody else did except me.
My idol.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't the reason why I played it, but I love Nier.
Right.
Now I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, and the original Red Dead Revolver. Nobody played that. Everybody thinks
That's true, yeah.
Everybody thinks Red Dead started with Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
It did not.
So much that the new one is called Red Dead Redemption 2.
That bugs the shit out of me. But that's coming out soon, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian? Do you have any hidden gem games you think of?
I liked Ever Oasis.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
kind of
That was good.
yeah, it was pretty good.
I'd say that works. I don't know what that is at all. I think I've heard of
It's
it
a
like
3DS
once.
game.
So okay, yeah.
You play basically like a seedling, and you have like a small little oasis, and
That's the one you like make shops or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So as you progress through, you find more like citizens that show up, and you can say, go talk to them, see what they want. If they're looking for particular shops to get them to become citizens,
Yeah, I remember this.
you
now.
can go ahead and build those. Or sometimes they just want you to complete an objective, and so you just keep growing your oasis, and the end of it is pretty surprising, I'd say. Not necessarily for the villain perspective, but for what happens. It's like, no.
There's villains.
Did you actually beat it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I started doing the labyrinths
Uh,
and trying to get end game. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Story's good. Gameplay's fun. Just get the bolo. That's all you need.
Rad. What you do?
so one that's like really old, and I'm sure I've mentioned it on previous shows, is Legend of Legaia. It's an old PlayStation 1 game.
I remember you saying that. I don't know what it is though. Still.
It's just like an RPG.
Okay.
Where the world is covered or the world was covered in a fog, and then all these trees of life, help dispel the fog, but then like all the trees died, and the fog is coming back, and like monsters live in the fog. And it's based off of like there used to be like this really powerful technology called the Raw Siru, and they used to work with humans. And then it got corrupted and just became the Siru, which are the monsters that try to like kill humans, and you have to go through and like reawaken all the trees. It's really cool because like all the technology is like ancient, and you're living in a more like simple time. I've never actually beaten that game despite owning it for like 20 years.
Wow.
And
It's
there was a
almost Ryan
sequel.
tier.
And I bought the sequel, and I was like, I can't play the sequel until I beat the original. So I've not touched the sequel, a game that I own. I'd say that one's really obscure, and I really enjoy it, but like, it's so like underwhelming.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The cover art for Legend of Legaia, it looks like bad Tekken.
It had a really unique concept.
Oh no, it is bad Tekken.
You should see how
Lord.
the actual sprites
That's just that fucking
Just like
that generation or
It's
whatever.
like, am I Kawaii Ugu?
Oh my god.
You should look at the actual gameplay art.
Yeah.
Does it look really bad?
It's
Oh.
PlayStation 1, yeah.
It's
Oh.
of its
And they have like
era.
overworld, and then they have like fight scenes, like different
God.
models.
Oh, okay.
And like the combat system was pretty cool. Like your attacks were like the 4 directional pads, like up, down, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
And you had like a bar that you could like fill in. Like each attack had a chunk that it would fill.
Mhm.
And as you progress in levels, that bar would get longer, so you could put more attacks into it.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a certain combination of attacks would do specials.
Mhm.
So it's like up, up, down, up, does like an uppercuts kick and stuff.
This guy looks like he doesn't belong. Like the guy on the left doesn't look like he belongs with the guy on the right or the guy in the center. He looks like a Tekken character.
Yeah, and like there's a lot of good like attention to details. Like the 3 people on the cover, like they get a raw Siru on their arm, and as the game progresses, it actually gets bigger and bigger. And it's just like they don't mention that until like way later, and you're like, oh shit, it has been growing.
Nice.
That was definitely like an overlooked game in my opinion.
I don't know if any of you guys ever played Skies of Arcadia. I think I might have been the only one that played that.
Yeah,
game.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked that game. Damn it.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of mine. Like,
This will be a hard one because you play a lot.
I do play a lot. Yeah. I mean, I guess Wonderful 101, because like nobody played that because it was on Wii U, in like a sense.
I mean,
So-
even if everybody on the Wii U played it, it's still not that many people.
So, I mean, yeah, that game is just good platinum stuff. Did you play that one?
Yeah, I played it a little. I honestly didn't like it that much.
Really? I liked it. I liked it a lot. I like.
I was bad at it.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I don't know. I got through it, so I guess I wasn't bad at it. I guess
You're
you
just good enough.
yeah, well, yeah, because I got all fucking like plastic rings in that game. So good is relative, I guess. But yeah. Did you have like a problem like drawing the shapes or whatever?
Yeah,
or, like,
basically.
yeah.
I'm. That's the one thing I never really did well is because
I use
basically you need
a
to be
thumbstick though.
Yeah, but even still, like you need to be able to move and be able to draw at the same time. And I'm left-handed, so
yeah,
like I have
fuck
to.
you up.
I can't do
Yep.
that because I'm again left-handed. I have to move with the left stick,
Right.
and I suck at drawing with the right hand. So that was my problem. It's not. It's not a
Yeah.
bad problem, but
Yeah.
that was my problem.
Right. Yeah.
It's weird that they didn't put like a left-handed mode in there for you.
Just
in
for
the
me.
options. Well, no, in the options, like usually if there needs to be something done with like your dominant
Well,
hand.
like Eric's extra weird though with his left hand because he also like writes upward.
Yeah,
So it's strange. Like I don't know.
I like backwards hiragana.
Fuck. But yeah, like I'm trying to think of what else. Like the game Puppeteer that came out on PS3 was real good. I don't think-
Puppeteer?
Yeah, it was like the whole game looked like all the characters looked like they were made of wood,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like a kid with a scissors, kind of. I think.
Oh,
Ace scissors.
It's whatever.
Still hits my ears weird.
But like the whole game is like a play, like a
Mhm.
stage play type of thing, and like you're like going through sets. Like they construct things as you go through. It's neat. I don't know.
really?
Like the enemies you fight are puppets. So
that sounds really familiar.
and like you have scissors, so you can like cut their strings and stuff. It's interesting.
Did anybody else play Bulletstorm?
no.
I think Eric did, right? Did
I
you?
played Bulletstorm.
Yeah.
God, that game was so fucking.
It was a good game. It was just
I beat it in one sitting.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was
that's
"Dang."
like I say about both of you guys. I guess more Taylor, but like yeah, you fucking find a game you play and you just go through. Like you did that with that Call of Juarez game.
Mhm.
That what was that Gunslinger?
Gunslinger was great.
Yeah,
Guns.
yeah, but he's just gone through the games.
Yep.
Like Brian will just fucking sit there and
Played
But
for like 2 days straight.
yeah.
but the thing about that game is that it has a lot of replay value. And when you shoot
Which
somebody,
one?
Gunslinger in particular,
yeah.
when you shoot somebody in the head, it goes into slow motion, and that gives you more time to hit somebody else in the head.
That's
and
good.
and it goes into like black and white sometimes, and then you only see the blood when you hit them. I was like, oh, they did such a good job with that game. That game's excellent,
Mhm.
and it's score based. So
Whatever.
Another
you know your
hidden
boy's
gem.
gonna be all over that.
Boy.
Another
I
gem
love
I
scores.
liked was Rogue Legacy, that like roguelike platformer where you have to go into the mansion
Yeah.
and like kill everything, but then you die. But you can use your money to get more power-ups and stuff.
That's a good one. I like that one. What?
Had
Is
good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you like play as the previous guy's son or whatever?
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Descendant.
And like every descendant has like a different affliction.
Yeah.
And like it'll change the way things work.
Mm-hmm.
Except for unless you're gay, it just does nothing. It's like get it? Yeah. So
Is that an affliction?
Yeah.
they're saying it's not. Is the joke there? Yeah. So
Nothing changes.
exactly. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's a good little thing there. But yeah, like you'd be like colorblind, like the whole game would just be like gray
yeah.
or
Oh,
whatever. Yeah, just the little things like that would be fun.
but that's the one you beat the game with. That'd be funny.
Maybe. I'm trying to think of what else for like things I played. I mean, did people play Geometry Wars? Like that seems kind of like
I mean,
like the first one.
the very first one.
Yeah.
Well,
No, the Retro Evolved or whatever, the one we played.
I played the shit out of that.
Yeah.
one. But the first one was. It used to be in Project Gotham Racing. It was like
Yeah.
a mini game in Project Gotham Racing 1, I think it was,
Mhm.
because they were the only ones that. I think they were the. It was some racing game that basically nobody else played.
Mhm.
Trying to think of anything
I
else.
wonder if I could say like specific versions of a game.
Like what?
Like 999 on DS specifically.
Yeah,
Because like people play that on like phones and stuff now, and like it's on like PS4 and junk. But like
on the Vita.
yeah, on the Vita. But like
Like, I know what
having the 2 screens to do the Sudoku at the end, and you have to fucking flip the whole console. Like that's only something you'll experience on like DS. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking Sudoku. Go through like all these life or death puzzles, and the fucking final thing is Sudoku. Fuck.
That's because it's the worst puzzle. Sudoku sucks.
Sudoku does suck.
I hate Sudoku.
I love Sudoku. It's great.
Why?
I don't know. There wasn't Picross though, so I'm sad.
Did you ever play Flash Focus?
It's just Picross and it's just fucking like dick butt. Like you're gay. What?
Did you ever play that Flash Focus game where it like helps your eyes a little bit?
Which one?
Flash Focus.
No. Oh, I just thought of another fucking.
Oh,
gem.
which one?
I'm mad at it though. It's not a good.
Which one?
That fucking Dyad game. I hate that fucking game.
Did you ever beat it or whatever?
No, game's hard as fuck. I hate it so much. You just like go through like a tube and you have to not get hit by things. It sucks. Oh god, that game's so.
I wish we
hard.
did the show back then. Man. That'd be the funniest fucking thing.
Oh no, that was bad.
Yeah,
That game sucks.
it was funny though. 'Cause
And no one. I can't express my pain for that game because nobody fucking played it.
because everybody else saw it. They're like,
You
no.
know the story for that game when they sent that game to like game reviewers.
Mm.
They just like sent the file and like the email just said "Dyad, motherfucker." It's just
Jeez.
like that guy didn't give a fuck. He's like, "This is this hard game, idiots. Go ahead." Fuck. It's so hard. Or I just suck. Both probably, but fuck.
I'm sure if you were to play it again, you'd probably be able to beat it.
It
Now.
gave me a headache.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, that was when you
Just
were
like Shadow Warrior.
That was when you were playing games like back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Like, that
I mean, I
was
still
all-
do, but
I
yeah.
mean, this was worse.
Yeah, it was worse.
Or it feels like it was worse because you worked overnights. So
Yeah, I did like literally nothing else.
yeah.
Nobody else was free.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, that's true.
sorry, True.
I'm trying to think of
That's
what
his life always.
Yeah, you fix it. Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Not Umbrella Chronicles. Operation Raccoon City.
Raccoon City. You fucking love that shit.
No, I did not.
No.
I just beat it in
Oh,
2
no.
hours accidentally. 'Cause I didn't know
yeah.
it was 2 hours long.
What was it? No, you like 6, and you had fucking sombrero for.
I
Leon.
love Resident Evil 6. That movie.
That's not
that,
fucking a gem though.
it-
Neither one of those are. One of those is a turd, and the
Hey,
other one's
man.
Resident Evil 6.
a hidden gem is a hidden gem to you. All right.
Okay.
It doesn't
It's a
have to be
turd in
good.
the
One
rough.
man's trash. Yeah.
If it was good, other people would play it. Right. That's the whole point.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying. There was a glitch on the Red Dead Revolver Xbox version
Mhm.
when you were playing it backwards compatible on the 360, where if you got too close to the second boss, the game would glitch out. So you had to beat that boss without getting closer. So if you are as close as you are to me, to the boss,
Sure.
the game would freeze because I guess something in the texture would just fuck it up once you
Huh.
get close enough.
Yeah.
But if you were far enough away from the boss, then you'd be able to beat the game. And it pissed me off because she always runs right up to you.
I want a soundbite of far enough away from the gay.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Because you
Great.
changed your thought, but
Oh.
I got it.
from the boss. I mean, her name was Bad Bess. Yeah, that game's great. I love Red Dead Revolver.
Great. Fuck. What was I trying to think? It's hard to think of like hidden gems that before like a certain period though.
Like what?
Well, just like older games, because it's like I don't know if like this is a hidden gem or if it's just like I didn't know people when I was like 6 because I didn't have the internet or whatever. Like, did other people play Cool Spot? People know about it. Is that a hidden gem even? Not really.
I'm
It
sure-
kind of sucks.
I remember playing it just because
Wasn't that one of the few games for the Genesis?
the
No,
few games,
people had games on Genesis enough that they fucking keep re-releasing them in collections.
and people keep buying them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know whose fault is that.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's not Sega's because they're like, oh shit, they bought it again.
I contributed to the problem last time because it was easy 1,000 points or whatever for gamer score back when I gave a shit.
What's
That's
that
true.
game where you have to adopt the same posture as the person in the lead? Where you're all like muscular men?
Oh God,
Was it
I
Hollow?
know exactly that.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that Rhythm Heaven?
Was it?
No,
No.
it's not.
Or that was a.
It was like
one.
a tag kind of game, right? It was like
It was a party game. There's like
yeah.
4 guys that are
Just
just
huge dudes.
like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of builds, and they're basically just running in a straight line together, and
like,
you're
the first-
crashing through walls.
They-
Well, the
Cross through
first
walls
person
and-
picks a pose and like makes an implant, and then like the other 3 have to make the same
same one,
pose. Otherwise, they can't get through the hole.
It's like the hole in the wall game on Nickelodeon.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except multiplayer game.
Was that Nickelodeon?
I think it was
think
like
so.
the premise of the game was that you're playing tag too. That's why everyone was
I don't
chasing.
remember. I didn't play that game. I just saw
Every
videos.
time I saw that, I just laughed. 'Cause it's so funny.
Again, I don't know what game was that on.
I
the,
asked Churro, but he's being completely unhelpful.
I mean, as long as
That's
he's
right.
got Google, whatever.
He can either pick Twitch or the internet. He has to choose one.
Wait, was that what console was that on?
You know, I got a tablet, so I might as
Oh
well
my
just
God.
fucking look it up, right?
Never mind. Don't even worry
No.
about it. What's
What's next?
I'm trying to think of other
Go ahead.
games or whatever, but
like?
it was. You say Custom Robo would be a hidden gem game, or people play
For the
that?
GameCube?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah.
I love. Custom
Brian says
Robo.
no.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay, fuck him.
Maybe a hidden gem, Patapon.
Yeah,
I
love Patapon.
Yeah.
Patapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's super popular, but
It
like
was
the
popular-
people who did play it
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
It was popular to get like a remaster though. You can play that game in 4K now.
Well, I mean, they do remasters for mostly like niche titles.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like Last of Us?
yeah.
You fuck.
Yeah, niche titles. You know?
Yeah.
Tales of Symphonia got a remaster.
Like
Yeah.
I said, like I think I said this earlier. Like, Demon Souls was niche technically at first.
That's
doesn't-
true, yeah.
I mean that game didn't get popular. Demon Souls didn't get popular until Dark Souls was coming out.
Demon Souls.
Yeah.
I fucking played that game before. It sucked.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Same.
Yeah.
Dark Souls was better.
I still haven't played Dark Souls. I'm gonna play it on fucking Switch though.
I don't want this in my search history.
Brian's just looking up bar guys.
Oh yeah.
Muscular guy tag video game. You don't want to search this.
That dude's from Tekken. I know that. So there's that.
Brian's getting that
No, he's
gourmet
not.
race video again that we had when we were like
Dude,
10.
that's not Tekken. That's like some
10,
dude
whatever.
No,
from-
this guy right
Too
here.
bad he has
That
safe
guy's from
search
Tekken.
turned on.
Why? What happens when you do that?
Anyway, let's move on.
I mean-
Yeah, what's the next
Fucking
one?
horrible people. All right, fucking.
Just type in "hole in the wall" with buff guys.
Don't do that.
I'm sure you're gonna get a really good review.
I bet it'd be glorious.
Fuck.
It's going on his iPad. I don't care.
It's on his Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Clive Mary wants to know.
Aha.
He says, "What is your greatest gaming accomplishment?" He says his is 100%ing every Donkey Kong Country game.
Nice.
Oh,
Which is
shit.
impressive, especially if he's considering all 5 of them. That's fucking crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Greatest gaming accomplishment. What do you got?
I have a story.
What? I have a story. What's up? Yeah, fuck you, Eric, idiot.
Jumping in first.
Too slow.
No, I'm
fucker.
saying it's Max Scoville over here. Okay.
Shut up.
No. Skyward Sword had just came out and I beat it, and then my friend came up and she had beaten it too. And so we set up 2
Down.
TVs, 2 Wiis, and right next to each other.
Yeah.
And we made a new file and we 100% completed it, including getting the Hylian shield, which is a pain in the butt on Master Quest mode.
Uh-huh.
So there's no healing items and all damage is double, and beating just like 8 bosses in a row. We had it like down
That's
to like a
wild.
formula. It's just like if you start with this boss, you're likely to get these next 3 bosses in a row because it's not completely random. It's just seed based depending on what you start with.
Right.
It's like if you get through the first 4 bosses without getting hit, whatever the 5th boss might be is a luck of the draw. And it took us hours to do it,
God.
to figure that one out.
Wait, that was
But-
for Breath of the Wild.
no, Skyward Sword.
Oh.
So just 100%
The best.
completing it, getting all the medallions and all that, just like the 5 days after beating it, like, and beating it again with 100% completion
That must.
on everything.
Oh God, that sounds like such a pain in the ass.
It was fun though.
Yeah, I believe you.
Man.
You know, it's a pain in the ass. Finding the will to want to play Breath of the Wild when you know what she sounds like.
Mute it.
Shut up.
Change the language.
God, yeah.
Put it to Japanese or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That's such a
Can I
one-
just change her to Japanese?
It's just my Japanese animes.
Jeez.
What about you, Brian? I'll go
Greatest-
last
Greatest accomplishment.
because mine's the
Yeah.
best.
Your greatest accomplishment is also the thing you bitch about the most, I think. It was being able to fucking survive all of the end of Crisis Core. I think that's pretty cool, but it's you weren't supposed to do it.
It just makes me sad.
I know.
I don't feel like that's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
I feel like that's life taking its toll.
That's like showing your parent something you're really proud of and made, and your parent just slapping it out of your hands and breaking it.
Just throwing it in the trash. It's like, oh, that's a beautiful picture. Fucking filed it in the
Yeah,
trash.
yeah, you're right. So what do you got? Do you have anything?
Oh.
Greatest accomplishment?
All of my accomplishments were on the hard drive that I gave to Javi when I traded in my Xbox. And he traded it in afterwards.
Javi's just like a
For what,
receptacle of
though?
like old
Oh,
shit.
just a bunch of Halo clips and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
right.
Just some really insane, like,
When you shot the
Really nice
Spartan
way.
laser and had a double kill, it was because someone was spawning in right at the exact
that
time.
was so good.
I remember that story.
I could not split the frames. It was the same fucking frame. That guy and I went to, because you could, back in Halo 3, you could actually look at everybody else's perspective.
Yeah.
So I actually took the perspective of the guy that I killed that spawned in, and it just went to black as it was counting down. Spawned in 3, 2, 1.
And then it was just
Flash of
red.
red, black again. It's just like, fuck.
Fuck.
Another like same frame one was on high grounds. I had just gone up to the sniper nest and I had just jumped off, see a guy downrange, quick zoom in. He's inside of a bubble shield and I snipe and I still get the headshot. I was like, what the fuck? Go back and look. The exact frame that I had sniped, the bubble shield generator's core broke.
Yeah.
So the bubble shield was still there, but it was just the visual. So you just see the sniper going through it. I was like,
Through the bubble shield?
Yep.
Right.
I was just like, yeah.
X.
Not even bubble shield save you from me.
Let me see. Getting all the achievements in Bayonetta. That was really,
God,
really that was
yeah.
really fucking hard.
Shit.
Getting, damn it, what was I trying to say? Yeah, so it's definitely all the achievements in Bayonetta, and then being able to beat Resident Evil under 2.5 hours. Resident Evil 4, excuse me, under 2.5 hours, and then what was the other one?
Is it frozen? It's not frozen for me.
No, I
On the
think it's because
dashboard.
you have to push play, Brian. Idiot.
It's a live stream.
It's push play on it. There you go.
You can pause the live stream.
God
I don't
damn
know.
it.
The camera's still working in here. It's working on the dashboard.
Yeah,
I don't know what to
it went back on.
tell you. Okay. Anyway, what? Sorry.
No,
I
no.
was distracted.
You go. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh,
Valiente.
being number one on one of the Batman challenges.
For like the first like hour I was out. Or
No,
whatever?
for like the first week.
Oh, was it? The week?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did
that's
really
cool.
good on that.
Yeah,
And then
that's
Jeff
pretty
beat me. I was like, what the fuck? Getting 3 nukes in Modern Warfare 2 in a single game. That was no problem.
Mine was like getting a nuke.
in a single
After, like-
nukes were easy.
Not for me.
That's
I
why I want,
suck.
that's why I want Modern Warfare 2 back. All right, I'm good at that game.
I suck at that game.
Getting
I had to get mine through the power of friendship. Like I had like the most like it fucking.
You're like, you can do it, right?
It was I was so scared. I tried to get that shit. Well, okay, so if people don't know, in Modern Warfare 2, you get a nuke if you get like 25 kills in a row without dying. And yeah, not easy for me. It was like to the point where it was like it's like the equivalent of like putting up the rails at like bowling.
Yeah.
But like the rails are also like a moon bounce or something. Like just thinking it like the fucking like I just sucked so bad at that game. Like that's why I did only like support stuff.
So
I also didn't give a shit about staying alive in that game at all. I guess I should have switched the camera to myself.
the only reason why getting a nuke is hard in that game in particular is because people will always know when you're getting a nuke.
Right.
They always know when you're about to get one.
Yeah.
And so I timed it out. In particular, in domination, it takes you until you can get a nuke within by the time that the score reaches 60 points for your team.
Yeah.
You can get 3. Because there's 200 as a maximum.
Yeah.
But you have to be quick because you have to, as soon as you get your nuke, you have to go and die, and then you have to get your Harrys again.
Well, that was the thing, right? It was like we would play domination, which is like capture 3 points, but we would
Yeah.
only ever capture 2 and just like make them spawn in like one spot.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the joke?
Yeah, that's the joke.
It's like oh, we're not actually playing this game the way we're supposed to.
Yeah.
We're just like trying to get kills.
Yeah.
Dumb.
And or once one of us got the nuke, we'd let them have 2 points,
Right.
and that extends the length of the game. Then somebody else on the team can get another nuke for fun
God,
because
so
it's fun.
dumb.
It's easy. It's very formulaic, but
Yeah.
it was so much fun. And I remember one of the things I never sniped in that game because I thought it was for babies.
Right.
So
So the guy like laying on the stairs with the fucking light machine gun. You fuck.
it was people kept. Hey, that's the point of a light machine gun. All right,
I
you
guess.
just lay some fire down.
I
the,
just,
down
you know the exact map I'm talking about, right? With the
yeah,
fucking,
it's
with the
Skid Row.
shitty-
Of course I know what
with
map
the,
it is.
With the shitty
And-
fucking playground. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's Skid Row.
Okay,
and it's a straight hallway. What am I not supposed to shoot down the hallway? They spawn at the end of the hallway. It's not my fault. I didn't make the game. And then
But yeah, we would like purposely keep that point open.
yeah,
It's
it's like let them have B. They're gonna spawn there, and then you just have A or B or A and C, and you're good.
ANC, yeah.
And then also getting a 3 headshots in a row on the plane on damn it, on terminal.
Yeah.
through the window,
Yep.
and then I guess everybody just lined up perfectly, and it was just
the fucking like reception, like the help desk or whatever.
Yeah,
that
it
would, like
was-
line up at the cockpit.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was through the wall. It was like,
Yep.
It was like the loudest hit marker I've ever had. And I was like, if I could, I don't know how you can tattoo a sound on you, but like if I could do that, it's like right here over my heart.
Because my thing in that game was like, I would have like the stinger to shoot down air support because that's like all I was good for, and like I would just like tack knife. so like my memories of that, because your memory of that game
Nothing
was, like,
personal, kid.
right? Like yeah, like your memory of that game was like all the spots or whatever, but mine was like I know like the routes I would take. Like Skid Row would be like, oh, time to take the long way around because I know where they're spawning. Like
Because they're all going to be looking towards me.
I put exactly.
They're all trying to kill me,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
I was just like, dunk. Yep, that shit. Yeah.
I love Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good
such
time.
a good
I don't
game.
know. I don't think I have like the free time to do that game anymore. Like I was unemployed, is why I was playing that game
I
so
mean,
much.
yeah, I don't either, but I'll
Yeah.
make it. You know, I can afford to gain 10 pounds. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can't. I'll die.
I get Modern Warfare 2. I got really good at it. That was my shit.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, that's and I don't really, as far as like video game accomplishments.
Yeah,
Being able to beat Final Fantasy 6 when I didn't speak English, that was cool.
that's pretty cool. I
It's
didn't even think about that.
Because it was in English, and then
Right.
being able to 100% Super Metroid back when I was younger, stuff like that. Mostly, but that was mostly because I had time when I actually was the little kid and I was able to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
What about you, though, Ryan?
probably Meat Boy getting 106% in that game.
That's a good point. That's a very good idea.
God, that took so long. So I remember our friend Felix, or friend, I don't know, Brian.
That guy Felix.
That guy Felix.
I made a Valentine's Day card for him.
Yeah, that told him his taste in waifus was shit.
Roses are wet. Or,
What?
I was,
Hello.
you said waifus and it just translated into
Please.
Fuck you, Brian.
roses are red, violets are blue. Your favorite anime sucks and mechs do too, or something
I don't know,
like that.
something like that.
Rem is a shit.
Fucking
So
no,
are you.
that was after that. I don't know.
Damn it.
But yeah, like there was a point where like I was playing that, and like that was on the time when we would all get on like we would get on like Skype calls and like talk to each other, and like I didn't stream anything at that time, but like I screen shared with them because I was playing it on PC,
Yeah.
and like it was like 2 hours of just like the same level because like they had a level where you could be the guy or the kid from I Want to Be the Guy.
Yeah.
It was like a whole level. Like it was like a series of like 3 levels that were connected together for like his segment to unlock that character, and his character like double jumps. So that'd be like that whole level is just like all the walls are spikes, and there's moving platforms, but there's no floors. So you have to like you jump down, and you have to like double jump underneath spikes to get onto like a moving platform. It sucked, and it sounds like not very hard, but it fucking sucked. It was a bad time.
I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good
Yeah.
at, and I'm not good at platformers. So I've
But
never
like,
had been.
and Brian's pointed that out to me for like some reason. I have like ridiculous like patience. I'll just like keep letting myself
Say the word is tenacity.
tenacity.
Yeah,
not
I don't know if
patience.
I don't have patience.
Yeah, no, maybe not patience, but yeah, I have no problem.
You're like
just,
a bulldog, just
I have no problem just like running into the same thing a bunch and like
brute forcing it.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
just doing the like
Except dying.
dying the same way, but like I can kind of like split second tell how I was a little different. So I'm like I just gotta keep trying this thing,
I'll get it
or just
eventually.
keep dying to learn the timing or whatever. But yeah.
But see, for me, I don't get that really gratifying sense of achievement. Even if I beat something that made me that angry, I'm just like, fuck, I just know another one of these moments is right around the corner. So I just, basically earned the right to be
That's the
pissed
thrill.
off again. And I'm like, fuck that. I was like, those are not my flavor of games.
I don't remember
No.
if there's an achievement for getting for beating Angel Rodan in Bayonetta, but I remember I was in a party with all you guys, and you guys were making fun of me when I was like
Probably.
ripping my hair out in frustration trying to beat this fucking fight. Like
Yeah.
I've never been that frustrated playing a game before. in my life.
Bayonetta's the only game that you've played over like party chat where I could hear the controller
Yeah,
because you're just like yeah.
I went through a couple controllers on that game for sure.
I
not
always,
breaking them, just wearing them in.
No, yeah.
I always think it's really funny when you like play a game and like you're white knuckle like just stressed playing it, and then like you come back to that game like after you beat it, like you're like, oh, I want to replay this game, and it's just like easy, you breeze through it, and it's just like, wow, I remember having a real hard time with that before.
See, I've never gone back to anything, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it again. I just feel like it would fuck me. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that happens.
Yeah.
I want you to beat Dyad.
Dude, I'm not gonna beat Dyad. That's not even the same. That's not even the same genre I'm good at. Like I can't into that game. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like if I went back to Super Meat Boy, it'd be like the fucking hallway scene in Irreversible. I'd just be fucking.
Fuck.
Yeah, it just fuck me over.
Jesus
forever. Yeah,
Christ.
it would suck ass.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe I could do it again. I'd like to think I could, but I don't know. I also just don't go back to games I've already done. So
I've
like,
noticed that.
Yeah, it's just I'm just scarred, and I'll just keep going. So
Scarred.
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's everything.
Mhm.
Cool.
Questions?
everything?
We're done. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Short show.
See,
Even
he
well, 2 half shows, I guess.
He always has good questions every time.
Yeah. I don't know why I made it irreversible reference. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive.
You can call it. That can be the show title.
What?
Irreversible.
No, I'm not calling it that.
Clearly,
I might call it solid. Sorry.
Bats or wyverns.
Don't watch that movie.
Yeah, don't
Cats
watch
are
that
white.
movie.
Or cats. Bats are white.
Cats are white.
We
Cats or
can't
wyverns?
speak tonight. That's it.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a fun time.
Again, I ain't no
Yeah.
professional.
No, none of us are. I have a headache.
Rude.
Are you okay? Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Whatever.
Professional.
Thanks for listening.
Professional.
Thanks.
Yeah, if you're watching live, that's a thing. We're
Yeah.
on Twitch, twitch.tv/rush20xx. That's also my Twitter, twitter.com, whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
At Rush
At
20.
Rush20xx. Yeah, I don't fucking have to say
Who
the Twitter.
types in
link.
the
Yeah,
website
no.
nowadays?
Anyway, Eric is at Penny's Pena
Uh-huh.
on Twitter. Brian doesn't have a thing.
Brian's
or he
at
does.
Bats or Wyverns.
BRW.
Taylor's at the foe for everything.
Brew.
God, I'm so tired.
At tired.
Like a
Yeah.
bicycle.
Too
I didn't
tired.
say I was too tired, you fuck.
You're still tired. Like a car, then whatever.
Still tired like a still. What the fuck are you going with?
I hate you. All right. Yeah, the show is on iTunes and Stitcher, that fucking
Mhm.
fake
And
thing.
Google.
Play Music and Spotify and
Ryan's dying right now.
I
I'm
don't know
watching.
what's
I'm watching
happening.
you on fucking on the
Yeah,
camera.
I don't know what's up. Yeah, go find our show. Go listen to other ones. Go tell your friends to subscribe if you have friends.
Go listen to other
or
shows.
whatever.
If you have.
Other episodes.
Other episodes.
Episodes of the same show, dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go watch other shows. I don't give a fuck what you do. Whatever.
Yeah, I got any recommendations?
So yeah, go watch Overlord. It's about to end.
Go watch Dragon Ball Super.
Watch Dragon Ball Super.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Don't cry about it.
Go watch My Love Story.
Yeah,
Aw.
do watch My Love
Be
Story.
a
It's a
man.
good one.
Go watch Monthly Girls.
Nozaki
Nozaki
King.
Kun.
Nozaki-kun, yeah, that's a good one.
Go watch Haikyuu. It's good.
We have more anime recommendations than game recommendations.
I haven't even watched that much. I watched Monthly
We just
Girls
watched
like
good ones.
all the way through.
Like
It's
Saga,
such a
Tanya
good
the
one.
Evil.
Anyways, thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening. We're done. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.